Oh. Good Animorning.
Hello.
Welcome to the Animorning, in which Mike is so sleepy.
I am asleep.
Mike is so sleepy.
I'm still asleep.
You're not. No. What? You're very good.
I'm sleep streaming.
You're a sleep streamer.
Yeah.
Very good for being asleep.
Thank you.
Welcome. Oops. Yes.
I don't know what I was going to say.
What were you gonna say?
I was going to post in the thing to say the stream was there, and then I got there, and then Hardik was just like, stream.
Morning, Hardik. How are you on this fine Thursday? Yeah, it's nice and warm and cozy. I like it too. Good job, Mike.
Thanks.
Yay. I feel like we need better profile pictures. They don't feel like they're really... They feel like they've been nabbed from something else, like they're not made for this.
Yeah. They were.
Yeah. I understand.
But I figured we could have little animated ones in the bottom corners.
Yeah, I think so. I think we'll be able to nab some from Quick Quest Animation.
Yeah.
So we might as well wait until that's done.
But I figured we'd be working on the Quick Quest thing, and it's 2 Quick Quest characters, so yeah, all that.
Yeah. Morning, Steiny. Good morning, Seniac. How is everybody? I'm listening to some really good, cheerful Christmas jazz. It's pretty awesome.
I think I was listening to that accidentally on the stream before.
Accidentally,
nice.
sure.
It is chill, isn't it?
Do you want me to link it to you?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Link me.
I'm coming.
Finally someone read the message. Yay.
Life of crime. What does he say, Mike?
He says there's no space before welcome. Well,
Is that what he says?
no, he says welcome to the stream. I am a trash bot. Type tips or Patreon in the chat to support my life of crime. Do it anyway.
Oh, hashtag do it anyway.
Fixed.
Fixed.
I fixed the baby.
Fixed it, baby.
What this happy music is quite.
Welcome to what happens in my head every day. This is music that plays to me when I'm just doing everyday things. It's so happy. Happy, hoppy, hip, happy, hip.
What timestamp are you at on the video?
I don't know.
Let's check, because you linked me it and I clicked on it and it started me at like 12 minutes.
Well, probably that's where I am.
Well, if we're synced up, it means we can sing along.
Okay. That's convinced me. Okay. So what are you at?
12:50.
What about now?
12:59.
Tell me when you're at 13:08.
Now.
Okay, I'm up with you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad to be being good in Zaniac. I know, right, Hardik? Very, let's make everything better.
Let's see. Tippity tippity tap tap.
Tippity tap, tippity tippity tap. I feel like maybe we could have like a little speech box that comes from Trashbot.
Yeah. As in like that. That's what his things, the scrolling things we projected onto.
No, like I like the scrolling thing, but I'm thinking like if someone does tip us, then we could have a little thing where he puts his arms in the air, and a little speech box comes out with a heart in it or something.
Ah, I see.
So he's happy.
Is happy?
Program him to appear happy, Michael.
Okay.
Because we all know that Trashbot cannot feel true emotion. Is it possible to have an animation based upon someone saying something in the chat?
And have Trashbot react to it.
Yeah.
It is, but it would have to go through. It would have to go through Capamon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha. So we'd have to use theirs.
Yes.
Yeah. Gotcha.
For chat-based commands, yeah.
Well, maybe one day. Maybe that's a little thing we can do over Christmas.
Yeah.
It's like being in contact with them.
It should update the.
Imagine a world where everyone's faces permanently have the expression I'm drawing. A world of pure horror. Oh my god. Yeah, that'd be terrifying. Even when they're sad or angry. Just like have an insane grin on their face the entire time. I don't want to live in this world.
Well, where everyone's pretending to be more happy than they are, so that they'll feel like everyone's smiling in order to feel happy rather than feeling happy and therefore smiling.
No, more like everyone's face is permanently fixed in that, whether they want it to be or not.
Ah.
So they're experiencing all the emotions and talking to you as though they are sad and angry, but they just have a permanently fixed, insane grin on their face. I'm afraid the world in which everyone appears happier than they are is probably the world in which we live.
I mean, yeah. I was reading tips going, I mean, you could make a Python script that reads an IRC stream and updates an image every frame that is then read by OBS. Yeah.
That sounds like it might be pretty taxing on the connection though. On something if it has to refresh every frame.
Oh, everything on the stream has to refresh every frame.
That's true.
Don't worry.
That's true. So we could learn to do it. Could be our mini project.
Tips did a similar thing a while ago that read your Pokemon party from your emulator and displayed pictures of them on the overlay.
That's super cool!
That's cool.
That's so cool! Oh, Tips, you're awesome. Well, like, since we're going away on Monday to my parents' place for Christmas, so I might ask you how you would do such a thing, and then with a combination of your wisdom and internet googling, I might try and make this my mini project. Because it would be fun to work out how to do something like that.
We're gonna build a bot together.
Yeah. We can work together to upgrade Trashbot a little bit. Since he seems to have stuck around. Like, I might as well help you tinker with him.
Okay. Happy trash box. Look, he got the little love heart thing.
I mean, we were saying that we could do it if we knew his exact position on the overlay.
Yeah, we could put an alert box on top of him, but that only works for alerts.
Yeah, not for things from the chat.
Like, we have the Capamon thing, which is this cat, and then we can put the cat here.
Oh no, are you cluttering up the stream with things?
No. I'm just showing a demo of what the Capamon thing would look like.
Boop, 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 boop.
Burr. So now we have the benefit of the Capamon, but it's just animating behind Trashbot. Like Trashbot's like, no, it's mine. It's me.
I can see something moving behind Trashbot.
Yeah.
Scary. So what if it says something now?
I can't remember all the commands for it, but
Wasn't the one for Cookie?
there might have been, yeah. There you go. No.
Does anything happen? Kind of. Except he looks like he's emitting steam. Which, to be fair, is what normally does happen when you give him a cookie. Because I don't think that he's programmed... I don't think he's made to eat cookies, Mike, but you insist on giving them to him anyway.
Yeah.
It's not you who has to clean all the crumbs out of his gears.
Yeah, so effectively, what we have a choice here is, we could go to the Capamon people and be like, hi, we have sprites. Can we use this sprite in your system?
Mm-hmm.
And they might be like, yes. Or they might be like, yes, if we can use that.
It.
Not own it, but if we can put it in our system and other people can use it and pay for it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or we build our own Capamon.
I think Capamon's... I mean, we could ask Capamon about it and see what they say. Because they seem like pretty cool guys. And I wouldn't mind other people using it if they wanted to.
Yeah.
But,
Trashbot could infect other streams.
there have to be more Trashbots out there somewhere, right? But it could be fun to try and build it ourselves as well. Like, it's less like I don't want to use someone else's services or want to give them the middle finger. It's more just like I think it'd be fun.
Fun to build.
To try and work out how to do something like that together.
Yeah.
It's like when you used to get those magazines. If you remember, where you get like a different thing every week. And the thing makes up a whole. Like, I used to get one which was build your own robot.
Alright.
And it gives you like cogs and stuff, like a different part every week. And then tells you how to assemble it. And when you've collected all 12 issues or whatever, you've got yourself a working robot. I loved those.
So it's like, yeah, you look forward each week in anticipation of building something, and then at the end you've got like a collection of information about how to build it, and then you've got the thing at the end. That's cool.
Yeah. It's like getting step-by-step instructions, except you get one instruction a week. And one part a week.
That's cool.
It was pretty genius marketing, but it's also actually really fun as a kid to build a robot or something. I bet Tiz was building robots when she was like 4.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, no pressure to look into it, Tibbs, if it's going to be a pain.
Yeah, I think presently that the Capamon is linked specifically to our Twitch channel, so I think Capamon only responds to Twitch chat, and therefore, because I'm using Restream, it's reading the Restream stuff, but the stuff that you guys are typing in, it doesn't work so much.
Oh. Well, I mean, in that case, isn't that a reason for us to build our own?
Yes.
Because then we could have it respond to YouTube primarily.
Yeah.
Or even Restream, if possible, though I think that would be way, way, way harder and probably might not be a go.
I mean, what I dropped into the layout is a browser source. This.
Working out how to make a robot on the morning streams. Oh, Hardick used to piece together those fat batteries with rubber bands and pretend that you made a Transformer toy. Oh. Transformers, batteries in disguise. So anyone who wants to do the collaboration tomorrow, be sure to vote by the end of the day, today, on what song you want. You can find the song list in the peg bar.
think someone actually linked it to a Trashbot command as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Ha! Don't worry about it, Tiny. There's plenty of time. Probably tomorrow is just going to be a day of like working out which bit of the song we're going to do, like who wants what section, etc.
Oh, they didn't.
And I'm thinking it's going to run till the 27th, because then we can all post what we've done on Animonthly. So you actually have more like 10 days for this challenge. Oh, tomorrow's still Thursday for you. Is it Wednesday night right now? What do you think of the music, Mike?
It's pretty chillin'.
Oh, you Wednesday people. You're so fresh-faced. You haven't seen the horrors of Thursday yet. So innocent, so young. Doing little accurate animation bits like this is always the hardest part for me. Doing things which are spaced very far apart is much easier. And then doing things which are spaced very close together requires this kind of accuracy, which is pretty hard. Accuracy with the volume and the form, accuracy with the line weight. It's a tough thing.
It's a tough.
Yeah. It always takes longer than I'd like it to as well. Something I've noticed lately, in terms of animation, is that one thing that I see a lot in anime, and looking at Capo Montoni's animation, it has it a little bit too, is that when some animators get to the breakdown position, they actually slow down, and then they will hit the key immediately afterwards. It's almost like there's anticipation in the timing for the key, and you don't really see the animation stop with your eye, but it feels so nice in motion. It's something I'd like to try myself. It's like easing into the breakdown and then bam, hitting the key straight afterwards. Or at least going into very tight cushioning on the key.
It's really cool to see you guys like studying Kappa's stuff.
Yeah. It's really, really fun. It's really fun to have people to geek out with.
Also, good job for Melon, like getting some info directly from them.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Who is able to confirm?
What tips worked out?
Yeah, your hypothesis. Alex, when are we going to study Sancho and their subtle moves?
I guess on S, maybe?
Feasibly, you could do M since her name is Mona.
That's true. We could do P for Photoshop and have to use Photoshop to animate it. Yeah, Sancho is amazing. I'm hoping that we can I'm hoping we can use what we learned from Kappa Montone to do our dance animation.
Ooh.
You know, to make it feel good. Like their animations feel good.
Make it zing.
Mhm.
Zing. It's cool to see Otler did a smoke thing using your video technique thing.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
That's cool.
I'm really glad that you could follow the tutorial. You know, if someone can make something from the tutorial, then it can't be that bad. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Got anything else for Y? I might not have thought about Y yet. Let me think. No, I haven't got anything else for Y. We could totally do that. Oh, Y might have been Yuri and Ice. I might have been going to try to animate like a sequence of someone ice skating. Or at least look at how they do it, study that. But I mean, I can put that on I for ice skating, so.
Yeah, that's true. Yawning. Remember though that you guys can pick your own letters if you want one.
That's true. It's fun to jump onto one as a group as well.
Yeah, I think that's really.
In fact, I think the new format, we might just choose a thing a week rather than have everyone choose their own thing.
Yeah. I actually think collaborative study paid dividends.
Yeah, I think it's easier for people too because they don't have to really think about it too much. One thing I've noticed is that it's easier for people to hop onto a challenge that's very like clearly dictated than it is for people to hop onto one where it's like, yeah, just do what you want.
Yeah.
Your face. Oh, in Saniac, there's a weekend daily challenge every week, which is in the Discord. There's a room for it called Weekend Daily Challenge.
It's called ABC Challenge.
Yeah, and we do a different letter every week, and we choose something that begins with that letter to study or do. So Friday it's ticking over to dance, which is why we're talking about the dance collaboration. And this week it's C for Capomontone, who's an animator. So we've been studying their animation.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much the gist of it. Parents are pissed, but the kids love it.
What is that from?
That's an Eminem song. I think people just wanted to do a collaboration because I can't remember who originally posted the Megalizer, but someone posted that may have been Al, and everyone was like, oh, we should do something like that. And then I was like, oh, well, maybe we could do it for D. And then that gives us a couple of weeks to figure out what we're doing. So we kind of used the challenge as an excuse. I might do a robot made of ice cubes.
For this dance thing?
Yeah.
That works.
With a duck frozen inside it.
The duck!
Not your duck, but a duck.
Aww. Why tease me with the duck and ice cube? Is that what's controlling the robot?
Yeah. The duck is piloting the ice robot.
Okay.
So I'm basically going to be trying to animate cubes with cool timing.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I figured it might be a cool exercise for revealing my weaknesses and trying to get better.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, you're welcome to join Insaniac. Anyone who wants to hop onto a challenge can absolutely hop onto the challenge. Tomorrow we'll probably do a roll call to see who wants to actually be in for it. Hardik, you can absolutely go subtle. You do you. One of the coolest things about this animation is we all have our own styles. And there are things we're trying to learn and get out of it as well. Ooh, Tips is gonna go very effecty and fluid. Tips, I think you're gonna do such amazing work. I can't wait to see it.
Hey, Rolando.
I am thinking that I would like my ice robot to be able to go between the states of water and ice.
That's cool.
So it can be like a duck in a pond. And then it's like, form robot!
Okay.
And then some parts of it can be liquid and some parts of it can be like ice. I was going to look at those cubes of water from Lou Over the Wall.
Alright, yeah.
And see if we can get some of that kind of stuff into it. I'm probably being too ambitious again, but you know, if you don't aim high, then you've got no chance of reaching high. At least if I aim high and failed, then I had a chance. Hello, Human Face. Hello, Rolando. Rolando. Sorry, Mike, what was that?
I didn't say anything. I was just saying hello.
Oh, that's something.
Doing sort of canvassy, tenty things in the background, I think.
Oh, like more stalls.
Yeah.
Awesome. Me and Mike were listening to a show called Hank and John the other day, which is two brothers called Hank and John who are super funny, and they essentially answer questions sent into them. And we were like absolutely fascinated to find out that someone sent in a question asking what the numbers stand for on pencils.
Oh man.
And I think it was Hank and Alex, I think they had a guest show, but neither of them knew what the numbers on pencils meant. And they were like, they couldn't understand why people would want to use different types of pencils.
Different hardnesses and softnesses of pencils.
Yeah, they were like, why does this one have a letter as well as a number? Why does this one say B on it? Do you think there's more than one type? Wow, there's like 10 different types of B. That's incredible. Whoa. We were like, oh my gosh, this is really weird to us, a world in which people don't know that there are different types of pencils you can use.
Yeah. This is like, does it make a mark on a pen, on a paper? It's a pencil. What more do you want?
Like, is this what it feels like to live in a world where no one is an artist and everyone's like, what are these pencils?
I don't need no fancy pencils. It's not fancy, it's just functional.
Oh, see, Tibbs. Yeah, they kept calling them fancy and we were like, they're not fancy. They're just different types. You go into the shop, but you can choose a 2B or a 4B. They all cost the same.
It's like, oh, you need to make something red? Use a red pencil. There's different colours of
that's
pencils.
fancy pencil, Mike.
Fancy red.
It was really bizarre.
Come on, Photoshop, respond. I wish to paint. How did I fix this last time?
I used to use mechanical pencils predominantly too. Gecko, because they're awesome. Oh, Haddock, the H and the B are just the difference between softness. H is hard and B is soft. Well, the way I always think of it is H is hard and B is for black, so B is how dark it is, and H is how hard the lead is. So 8B is extremely dark lead, so it's probably going to be really, really soft as well. Whereas 8H would be super duper 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 hard. Aline! 8B is super messy, it is, yeah. I have some 10Bs. I bought them because apparently Glen Keane uses them. And I love like Key's work, but I cannot use those pencils very well. Just not for me.
We got gorshed.
Oh, awesome.
Not that I can tell because my computer's freaking the fuck out.
Oh no, why's your computer freaking out?
I don't know.
Oh, thanks, Aline. We were just talking about pencils. Do you have a favourite type to use? As in 2B, HB?
What the hell?
Oh, thanks, Aline. Christmas lights.
There we go.
You love 4B to 6B, so pretty dark. Pretty much no artist that I've met is like, oh, I like H pencils. I like really, really hard pencils. Yeah, that makes sense. That you don't have to push super hard to get the marks down. It's much nicer to be able to be very, very light touch, but also get a degree of darkness. Rolando, why are you sad? Oh no.
Come on. There we go.
I generally like 2B to 6B. I can roll with a 2B. Yeah, the colorized blues are super nice, aren't they? They feel so good, they're so waxy. Hey, Futa.
I've always liked coloured pencils, like drawings from people, you know, they get the kind of like, you're saying the blue, but there's also like brown pencils as well. And they're super cool. And what's up, Rolando?
You saw a meteor shower? That sounds really cool.
Hey, Food Fun Lord. Ah, my computer is really like.
Oh, that sounds good, Hardik, because this rough paper would pick up the lead even more. Right, so you would barely have to push it all to get a mark down. I do really enjoy using mechanical pencils still for a lot of things. They're so accurate.
You know that thing where if you leave your tablet pen like on this thing and then you're trying to move the mouse and then the cursor jumps back to where the tablet pen is dictating?
Yeah.
My PC's doing that, but my tablet pen is unplugged. My tablet is it's not even attached and I can't.
That's really weird.
Yep. Makes it difficult to do anything.
Oh, Rolando, that is sad. Oh, Futa, we use OBS to get both our monitors on the same stream. With OBS, you can choose sources for the screens for it to display. And I will call Mike and I will share my screen via Skype, and then he will use that Skype window to get my screen onto his OBS. That's true, that's nice. Like, could you try and evoke the feel of a meteor shower for her? By describing it in a poem or some prose? I think that's a really, really beautiful idea, Eileen. I could tell her that meteor showers are lame. But I think it would be nice. Nice if you could tell her about it in a way which makes her feel like she's experiencing it too.
Yeah.
How's it going there, friend?
Me?
Yeah.
It's a bit hit and miss.
Have you managed to get it to recognise where your mouse is?
Yeah.
That's good.
But every so often there's like a lag where the computer feels like it's processing something and it prevents me from doing any action. So it's a bit kind of like...
So odd.
I think maybe like it's my scratch disks are so full. Like I think I'm gonna do a big computer clear out over the holidays.
Yeah, it's probably a good plan. It's sad that she feels like she would be a burden to people. It sounds like she definitely needs support. Reading together is something you guys could do though.
Oh. Yeah, it's like a recent loss to a sense, and she's probably dealing with that pain of the loss.
Yeah. I mean, how bad is it? Is it something where if she had time and she had like a picture in front of her, she could take her time and work it out? because she'd be able to hold it as close or far away from herself as she wanted and take her time with looking at it.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, many hugs, Rolando. I don't mean the question matters. It sounds like you're handling it really well. And kudos to you, my friend.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that you told us about the meteor shower.
It's really nice that you're being as considerate.
I don't think I've ever really seen a spectacular meteor shower before. The closest I've seen is just the falling stars. Like it was just like a shooting star. Very, very fast and easy to miss. Harry, and then yeah, I think when I saw it, it was just one or possibly two that I saw, and it was the kind of thing where it's like blink and you miss it. Did I really just see something, or is it wishful thinking?
I can't find the Wacom services.
Really, that's awesome. That's so nice. Yeah, that sounds kind of magical.
That is pretty cool. You live in a fairy tale, Alan.
She's around Paris at the beginning of the year, so we did it again around March. Oh. Are you going to services, Mike?
I can't find it in the list.
Have you right-clicked? Or...
Have I right-clicked on what?
Well, you know where it says type here to search? On the next to your Windows icon on your start bar. Type services.
But they asked me to look for it in Task Manager.
Yeah, but do this. This is how hard it can. Tips always help me to fix it. Just services, not Wacom services. So that's what you want, is the top one. And then you want to, there it is. This is the one I always use. It's probably just the same thing.
Yeah.
But find Wacom on that. And then restart it by right clicking. There it is, Wacom Professional Service. Underneath volume shadow copy.
This one.
You right click it? Yep.
This is different from the W Tablet Service Pro, which probably is Windows. No.
Okay.
So what's the difference between these two?
I'm not sure, but if you restart the professional service, that always works for me.
Did it do it?
Then a dolphin took us on its back to cross the magic lake. I wouldn't doubt it, Aline. Oh, good luck with your finals, Rhiannon. Best of luck. Merge player below. I think this beard needs more. Need more beard.
Is that my beard?
It's your beard.
Oh, beard.
Gonna make you a beady bear. You might need to restart Photoshop, but let me know if that works.
Seems to be playing ball a little better now.
Oh, good. Thank you guys for the help.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. So I think those two frames are good to go. Which is great.
That's awesome.
I don't think the in-between needs to be as neat, but I'll just neaten it up a little bit.
I think Cheshire was drawing, it's the Cheshire.
Cheshire!
Page from Voltron.
Yeah, I saw.
Just put up an updated one.
Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen that then. I saw it this morning. Ooh.
you.
I really like Pidge. She's cool.
It's the gesture. It's really cool. I really like the shading on the nose. It's really cool.
Yeah, the face shading's really nice and soft. It's pretty.
Well, that's one thing to be associated with. Aline watched The Art of Asking by Amanda Palmer, and it reminded. She watched it and thought of us.
In what way?
Or thought of you.
In what way did it remind you of us?
Maybe it's you specifically.
Is it because you don't think I ask for things enough? This is what I suspect it may be. Asking is hard. Don't want to burden other people.
We've seen the talk. I mean, it's really cool. It's probably one of the inspirations for the way that we set up the Patreon to be like completely open and like fully public.
Sorry, what was that, Mike?
Amanda Palmer's talk, The Art of Asking, is probably one of the inspirations for me and you to set up the Patreon in the way we did, where whatever we put up, everyone can enjoy, but you know.
I just didn't feel comfortable setting Patreon up in any other way.
Yeah.
Like, it felt really bad to ask people to pay for something that we're already kind of providing for free.
Yeah. Well, that was one of the stumbling blocks that we came across. It's like, what could we... Okay, if we set up a Patreon, what could we offer that was like more than we were already doing? And it's like, we just can't.
Yeah. There's no time. We already spend all our time doing this. So that means we'd have to pay gate the stuff we're already giving people.
Yeah, it would mean having to stop doing what we were already doing in order to put it behind the paywall. Like you said.
Well, it would mean carrying on doing what we're already doing, but only allowing people who pay to see it or to see the files. Like, if we were to give people the files, the working files, as a reward, it means people who don't pay don't get that learning.
Yeah.
And as someone who kind of wants everyone to be able to learn and move forward, why would I want to stop people learning because they haven't paid for it?
Yeah.
It just felt really uncomfortable. So I'm happy that you kind of can make it into more of a donation service if you want. It's nice that option is there for you. I'm super happy that Patreon decided not to go forward with the fee changes as well.
Oh yeah, that was cool. Makes it a little less complicated overall for us.
Oh cool, Stanley's got a quick demo of what he's done in the past 2 hours. Rounder says I find it hard promoting my Patreon.
You should get a little robot to do it for you.
Yeah, Rolando, it's really hard, isn't it? It's tough. Like, you want to provide value to people. It relies a lot on your self-worth, which is hard because a lot of artists don't have that much of it.
Tips is open education, take down the walls, everyone should have the chance to learn.
Exactly. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, I couldn't bear to not, like, if I can give my files to people behind a Patreon paywall, then I can obviously give my files to people not behind a Patreon paywall. So, I understand why people do it though. And
Oh yeah.
I just want to say, like, no judgment on people who do that because it makes complete business sense. I'm just a crazy person. Like, I'm trying to make the world the way I want it to be by trying to force it to be that way, but it doesn't always work. Like, it's a good model to ask people to pay for things which you are spending your time and energy and money doing.
I'm trying to...
I often offer requests from me. No one asks. Maybe I need to mention it. The robot and the ads are not helping, and I make them so flashy and cool. I thought people liked flashy stuff. Exactly, Tibbs. Be the change you want to see.
Is that a quote, Tibbs?
That's something that we live by, or try to, because that's something that Mike quotes as well. And we try to live by that. So even though everyone else doesn't seem to be using Patreon this way, it feels right for us, so that's the way we'll use it. But Rolando, like, I identify, I think if you offer requests, if you could have like a signpost or something saying requests open, or I take requests, just so that it's always visible to people, that might help.
See, Cheshire, thanks for dropping by.
Good
Good
art.
art.
Cheshire. Sorry, Mike, what were you?
It's a good artin.
Ooh. Yes. Oh, I'll have a look. One thing I was saying the other day actually is that Patreon would be a pretty good platform for doing teaching. As in, you could post a video a month or something, like a lesson, and people would be subscribed per month, would get that lesson.
Yeah.
And then the rewards you could offer along with the lesson are feedback on the work you submit.
Yeah.
So you could essentially run like a mini school through it, which would be pretty cool. It's not something I feel like we could do, but it's something that I'd like to convince Patrick Stannard to do.
Patrick's pretty good for giving feedback.
He's
just in
great.
general, like, if you ask him for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I'll have you know, Tibbs, that we've reached $100 several times.
I've gone below it several times.
Several times more.
Yeah, I wish that $100 translated into €100 or £100, but fortunately not quite. It's still a massive help though. any help is appreciated, and help is good help. It all makes a difference.
I really didn't understand what the whole, like, people were confused about how much the Patreon creators were actually getting from what people were giving, because like the total on the page is, I think, the amount that we get after fees and deductions.
So this is looking good, Gecko. I like it. I don't think it's quite saying broken in terms of the limbs, but I don't know if that's what you're going for still. I remember that was the original concept. But I don't know if that's still what you're after. Yeah, Patreon's a tough sell. We're finding it really, really helpful and really good in terms of a place to kind of keep a blog and drop our progress, and also just help, have people donate and help out if they want to. But we could never rely on it to fund us as it is now, which I think is what people aim to do when they go onto Patreon.
I think it's usually a supplemental thing.
It's
for
best.
Most people.
Yeah, it's best as that, for sure. Offering source files of the pixels you make is great, Rolando. That's really cool. And you do really, really good work too. Oh, I see. Oh, no worries, Gecko. I think Patreon is pretty saturated with artists, because artists don't often make a lot of money, and often they need support in being able to follow their passions and create new original things.
One day you'll be able to make a Patreon post about the open Patreon model.
I mean, we could do that now, but I don't want people to misunderstand and think that I think everyone should do that, because I know for some people it's just impractical to do that.
Oh yeah, Rolando got Glim.
Yeah, he did. Thanks so much, Rolando. Thank you for ordering, and I'm really glad. I'm really glad that you liked it. Oh, tips. Yeah, I've heard Kofi's really good. I'm going to call it Kofi just because otherwise people might think I'm actually talking about coffee. Because coffee is really good too, but it's not quite the same thing. But everyone was saying that was a good alternative to Patreon, back when Patreon was thinking about making those fee changes.
Yeah.
I think that would be good. I would put into the tips fund. I would tip the tips. I think it's a nice way to play it as well. Would you buy me a coffee?
Yeah,
because
it's framing.
Yeah, it's nice framing because it puts into context to people how much that is. It doesn't feel like too much money to buy someone a coffee. It's something that you might do if you're meeting someone for the first time anyway.
Yeah.
But all those coffees add up.
To productivity.
Thank you, Steiny! We'll listen to it after the stream probably, because then we won't have Christmas music going on at the same time. We can listen to it together. It does feel like a nice gesture, doesn't it? We owe you a coffee, like, at least for all the digital help you've given us. Tips.
Several coffees.
Ha! I think Hardick may have listened to your tracks, Danny.
Shall we listen to it?
We could listen to it now if you wanted to. You'll have to stop the music.
I'm cool with that.
Gecko Gunner, totally you can. We will buy you coffee in return.
Okay, Christmas music stopped. Going demo downloaded.
How about you buy one for Mike, and Mike can buy one for me, and I'll buy one for you?
Opening it now. Oh.
Are you going to play it across with your speakers so I can hear it too?
I can do. I don't know how well that would sound, but I can try.
Okay.
I mean, you could listen to it through. You could. Why is I cannot drag this over?
Both individually listen to it through our headphones.
Yeah.
We could do that if you wanted.
My computer won't let me do anything else. It's like, come on.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's like I can't click on VLC and drag it over to do anything. So it's just on my screen now. Fine. Yeah. You ready to listen?
You mean individually or together?
Individually.
Well, give me a sec to download it then. Yes, I'm ready.
Cool.
I bet it's going to play automatically.
2, 1.
I have to wait for mine to load. Sorry. It's Groove Music is doing its really nice loading screen for me. Thanks, Groove Music.
Alright, okay.
Yay! Okay, it's coming up.
Okay, I need to go get it again.
Hello, Miguel. I'm using Krita at the moment, which is a free program. Krita. It's a free animation software, which is really, really good. Usually I use TubeMoon.
Cool. You ready to listen?
Yep, ready to listen.
Cool. 3, 2, 1. Hey, Katie. Oh. Oh, is it really quiet? Oh. Again.
I think mine went on repeat. It's really cool, Steiny. It's so cool to hear it like this.
was really cool.
Thank you so much. That's awesome. I can't wait to see where you go next with it.
God, it sounds like you were having fun.
Yeah.
It is fun to play.
I really like that theme, I would love to hear some drums kick in at some point.
Just like them bringing the drums and the bass line.
Oh, heck yes. That's what I'm thinking. Because you do a nice job of building up by having just the tones at the bottom coming in first and then having the melody over the top. Feels like dropping the drums and bass in there next would be super nice. Hehe. Aline is applauding you. Hey, Grog.
Yo, Grog.
Good morning to you.
So how are you doing, Katie? I've been busy lately. I can only be in the stream for 10 minutes, but I want to say hi.
Oh,
You got the theme at least.
yeah. Thank you for popping in. That's super nice of you. I hope that it's all good busyness.
And Claire's like, I need to get out of bed. Don't you have work?
Don't you have work, Claire? I feel like there would be more panic there if Claire had work.
She might not be on the chat. She needs to get to work. Oh. Boulder are taking part in the Global Day of Joy today.
Oh.
They're all going to Barrettstown to paint murals and clean and make it nice.
I see, so you don't have to get up quite at the same time as you usually would. Good luck with them blinds tips.
Cool. Enjoy them curtains.
Do you think it's worth phoning the opticians?
Just to see if my glasses are in.
Yes.
Maybe.
Just to be like, hey, I came in last Friday. Just checking to see if my glasses have arrived yet.
Kind of need them to see.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I mean, they said they were going to text me, and I've not exactly been glued to my phone.
No, but they haven't texted.
He said 3 to 5 working days.
Uh-huh.
So this is the 4th working day.
I know. It's fine. It's just that,
We're leaving.
yeah, we were saving going Christmas shopping till your glasses came in, and we have to catch a flight on Monday.
Yeah.
So if they do happen to be there, but they just haven't told us yet,
Yeah.
for whatever reason.
It's true. It's true. Okay.
Katie, that was a great pun. Then you put yourself down.
Claire says she's loving these questy characters.
Well, thanks, Claire. They've been really fun to make. They're super simple. They've changed a lot too since the designs I did for them.
Yeah.
Like, my design has become even more simplified, which I like. Your design, I think, could be simplified more now. I don't think you really need the double ruff, you know?
Yeah.
But that's what animation does to your character designs. That's why it's always good to try animating something with them before settling on the design. Because during animation, the character model will often change to something which is easier to move around and works better for animation. So all you character designers out there, if you really want to put your character to the test, or you're stuck with a character, try animating them. You'll find that you'll start drawing them differently. And the new design will often be simpler and more appealing. That's my tip of the day. Yeah.
Nice tip, dude.
Embrace your bad pun. Live on. To be fair, Hardik, our shopkeeper in this animation looks fairly unfriendly. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a big animation. But it will change the way that you draw them a lot. Damn this moustache.
Damn it to hell. I think Rolando's enjoying talking about animating breasts at the moment.
Really? Yeah, with the 14th, Aline. Like future on boobs, gravity, light, or volume, how to animate the boob.
Jeez, 11 days until Christmas.
Questmas, you mean?
Christmas. Oh gosh.
Suddenly, Doig's eyebrows materialise as if from nowhere.
They do that in real life sometimes.
Yeah, I noticed that. They phase in and out of reality, depending on his mood. So actually this animation is just accurate, I think you'll find.
Mm-hmm. There's a dissected horses room open to art students at the veterinary school today.
Oh no! Oh, Aline. Oh, that sounds awful. I mean, it sounds fantastic for study and fascinating, but also awful and quease-inducing.
Poor horse.
I love anatomy, but I find it very hard to study, like, dissected humans and animals.
Like, she enjoys the kill, but she just doesn't stay around for the cleanup.
Nice. You know that I hate cleanup. It's just a bit quease-inducing for me, but it's also extremely fascinating in terms of what you will learn from it. Like, I think most artists can get over the quease and just deal with it. I'm just a wimp. Katie's like, what? I want to draw a dissected horse. I mean, it doesn't surprise me that you enjoy studying dead things. I think it is really helpful too in terms of drawing practice. Oh yeah, we should never kill them just for the study. Jeez. That's just like brutal. That's like barbaric, but something which is naturally died, being used for study. Tips time, just you and me, in a room of happiness, where nothing is dead.
La 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 la. Must be a horror-directed cow.
Never trust Steven Spielberg with a cow.
I mean, look what he did to that Triceratops. Animal.
Look what he did to the cow! Oh wait, it was a goat. But the cows are next.
Dairy Player 1.
Dairy Player 1.
Did you see the poster for Ready Player One, did you?
Nope, I haven't seen the trailer or the poster or anything yet.
Check out the poster.
How come?
Check it out.
Okay. I'll bring it up on stream. I like that it auto searches Ready Player 3 because that's the Game Grumps live show. I don't know which one of these is the real poster, Mike.
Did you type in Ready Player One poster?
No.
Try that.
This one?
The one on the very left. Yeah, top left. Bring it over. Make it full screen.
Okay.
Tell me if you notice anything.
If I notice anything.
Okay, specifically the bottom left of the poster.
Well, his leg is freakishly long. Like,
yeah.
Does that count?
That's the one.
Like, that's a Photoshop job and a half.
Has
His legs go from here to Yaya.
just one of them though.
It's, yeah. Wow. That's
Well, I don't know, the other one's bent in a quite
yeah, I mean, this
aggressive
one's
way.
pretty long too, but it's convincing. But the leg on the left is just kind of, it just doesn't stop. It just keeps on going. It's making a run for it.
Yeah, Tips pointed out the fact that, like, the ladder is, like, in perspective,
Yes, exactly,
But-
that's what I'm noticing.
but he's not.
Yeah, it's that the rungs are getting further and further apart, which implies there's perspective there. But his foot isn't getting any bigger as it goes down. So it's just like his leg is getting longer.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he's actually... They haven't flared out his leg in any way to make it look like he is in perspective.
Yeah.
It's a really weird poster. It's like they took the photo of the background first and were like, okay, we want you climbing this, so just make a climbing position. And then they tried to put him in, except of course he wasn't in perspective.
Yeah.
So they just like elongated limbs and shrunk arms. Because look at this arm here and imagine if you put it down by his side. where it would come up to on this leg.
Grog thought someone photoshopped that for the meme, but no, it's the actual poster.
That's pretty funny. Thank you for showing that to me.
You're welcome.
It's as real as a Photoshop human can be, Aline. I'd like someone to take him in Photoshop and then to like rotate his limbs down so he's in like just a standing pose. So we can see how everything measures up there.
Attempted.
I think this is the real person they went with.
This is what happens when you take care, Katie. This is what happens when you like have the marketing department kind of be outsourced or hired like away from the people who make the asset. It was proven anatomically correct by some dude. Really?
Wow. What? It's not. I think that dude may not have proven it. Like, I think that dude is wrong. But that is not anatomically correct. See you, Katie. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, I heard there was a lot of fuss over Ready Player One when it first came out. People were saying it was like good. So when I was working in Boulder, I listened to the audiobook which someone had put on one of the folders.
Oh.
And no. I stopped listening. I didn't get it. I didn't get what was good about it. Maybe that's just my personal taste, but it wasn't a book for me, that's for sure. It's still not anatomically correct if you remove the background though. Like, even if you remove the background, his body has been so photoshopped and stretched and distorted that it's not anatomically correct anymore. I haven't seen the Death Stranding trailer.
Nope, not seen it yet.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Oh, Look Like My Nightmares. I was very into it. Sounds like a good thing. That's cool. I haven't seen it yet. But I might look at it.
Maybe we could watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's doing the thing again.
Oh no. What, your tablet?
Yeah. I think every so often my computer just needs to think about something. I don't know what, but something. Wade stalks a girl, and when she blocks him, he buys a sex robot and rambles about masturbation for a week. Okay.
Oh no. The rare times I actually have nightmares, everything is like, don't come with me, I'm scared.
Aww.
No, that's not an R. That's a terrifying thing. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is terrifying. You've seen it though, I know you have, because you've been with me.
Seen what?
Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
I've seen that. What?
You've seen Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
Oh. Is that the green, color green, those things?
Green is not a creative colour.
Ah.
It's the Muppets-esque puppets who essentially have an existential crisis in every episode.
I think Aline would love Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
Oh my gosh, Aline, you haven't seen it. I think you would really like it. Is it rough? I don't know. Yeah, if you Google Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, I think you'll find it. It's great. It's really great. It's a short, very short series of like web episodes, only a couple of minutes long each. Made by just a group of people who are very good.
Come on. It's me shaking with rage. Come on.
What's it not doing, Mike?
Anything. Photoshop has literally stopped responding.
Oh, you could try closing it. Control Alt deleting.
I haven't saved what I've done.
Oh. And it's Photoshop that's the problem, not your tablet.
Yes.
Okay. Try bringing up Task Manager anyway, because sometimes that unfreezes it for me.
I brought up Blender.
That probably won't help you.
And then... Okay. It did help me.
Ah! Who
Yay.
knew? Blender solves all problems. If your computer is freezing, just open Blender. Blender will fix the problem.
Blender was already open. It was just something to refresh the display. Maybe it's my graphics.
Well, it was only you having a problem with Photoshop though, right?
Maybe it's my graphics card that's I don't know how to display the next thing and hanging for a second or something. I don't know.
Well, that only seems to be having a problem with Photoshop specifically, so.
But it's not only having a problem with Photoshop specifically.
Oh, right. I don't think it does have a quick save when Photoshop crashes, Aline. I think it does an auto save. That can happen periodically.
I'm gonna close Photoshop anyway.
I don't know if it would be possible to do, but it'd be cool for programs to be able to code into themselves that when things look like they're about to crash, it saves your document for you. I don't know how crashes work, whether there is any warning, but maybe when it exceeds a certain amount of RAM or something, it will do your quick save. Or when performance drops below a certain percentage, it will do your quick save.
I don't. Yeah, that would be a cool feature.
I was thinking the other day about how cool it would be to have an editing program, or rather a recording program, where you can record your screen or on a webcam with your audio and everything, but it responds to and recognises voice commands. So you can essentially edit on the fly while you're filming videos. Because you can program into it voice commands like program name cut, and then it will put a cut there for you in the footage. Like if Adobe made it, then they could make it compatible with Premiere or something, so when you import the footage directly into Premiere, it has all the cuts that you put into it already there. And you could do things like program name add marker, or add mark in, add mark out, and it would put markers on there for you. Or program name mute sound, and then from then on the sound will be muted until you said program name unmute, and then it would unmute the sound. And it would make editing way faster because when you drop this into Premiere or directly import it, it maintains the editing information for you, so you already have stuff in chunks as you wanted it. See you, Grog. Have a great day.
See you, dude.
Bye-bye.
Where would it know when to do the command though? Like if you said mute, would it mute after you've said mute, or would it take the command, edit out, mute, and then mute from there?
I don't think it could edit out mute, so I would have it work from after you say that.
Yeah.
So after you say cut, it would cut. After you say mute, it would mute. After you say unmute, it would kick the sound back in. It just makes it easy for you because you know then you just have to mute a little bit before the muted section where you say the command.
I think what I would do is, you know how you get those like the thing that the dude Wasabi, the little programmable button things. I think.
Huh?
You know the programmable button music instrument things. I think you can get similar things for streaming, like a controller for your OBS software. And I think if you could program that to be like stop, mute, everything, then that would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool too, yeah. It would be nice to not have to click buttons around there when you're doing it, because those will show up on your recording.
True.
The sound of that. Unless it was a touch screen type thing. But there's a nice thing about the tactility of that, where you can feel like you can turn dials and such.
Yeah. I kind of want one of those stream button things just in the back of my head. Like that could be used to make Trashbot do stuff without auto-ness, because you could just be like boop the button and then Trashbot would be like dance.
Yeah, that'd be cool. If you would assign shortcuts to him or something.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something we could look into. We could make a Trashbot control panel. Robots don't need free will.
It's definitely one of those goals of when I have enough money, I don't know what to do with it. I think I'll get that.
Oh, Tibbs, that's something that really frustrates me too with theory videos. Is that most people who make theory videos purposefully avoid things that counter their theory. They just won't mention things that mean that their theory doesn't make sense. And that's so, like, isn't the purpose of theory videos for me. Like, I want the full picture and to make connections, but I don't want them to, like, misrepresent the information to me. I just want the information to be represented wholly, but in a different frame of mind, like, through different eyes.
Yeah, it's really tricky to like.
Yeah, I've noticed that in that part. Is he does purposely avoid things that disprove him. And it's a shame because I get excited about some of the theories and then I'm like, oh wait, but this thing that he hasn't mentioned completely disproves it. Oh well, there was no point in that then. I mean, it's still entertaining, I guess, but I love making connections, and when something doesn't connect and kind of disproves the entire thing, I don't know, I'd just rather know that going in.
I think if you're making theories based on something that was fictionally created, then sometimes there's like a margin for error of logic where the creators themselves haven't caught an inconsistency in what they've made.
Yeah.
And that can disprove a theory, even if the theory is itself correct. Because it's like, well, this happens here. And it's like, the makers might be like, oh shit, we left that in.
But that's true, but there's a difference between acknowledging that and ignoring that.
Definitely.
Like, you can say, there's this inconsistency in this game or this film.
Definitely, yeah.
And I feel like maybe the creators just didn't think about this when they made that. And that is 100% better to me than the theorists just ignoring it. Because it just shows me that they've properly done their research, you know?
Yeah.
And what's more, it kind of opens it to the community where they can see if they can find a way to make that connect.
Yeah. Otherwise, it just kind of like biasing by limiting of information.
Yeah, because you can make anything into a theory if you're willing to disregard some of the information.
Thanks, Tibbs. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
India is currently using. Let me see if I can do this.
That'd be something which would be useful for Trashbot to say. Is we could have it scrolling along the bottom.
Yeah. Oh.
That we animate in Photoshop. We animate in Krita and Toon Boom and use Photoshop for painting.
Krita. Filters. Back on.
Thanks, Tony. Oh, guys, by the way, I was going to ask you what you think we should use the top left portion of the screen for. Just interested to get some opinions. Whoa. Claire says, my favourite thing I ever found in a game was when I fell through the floor in Dragon Age Inquisition and found a giant singing pie with a top hat underground. When you got too close, it disappeared. I want to know the theory behind that. Oh my gosh.
I think some level designer was having a bit of fun.
That's amazing. Face cam. Other than face cam. You don't want to see it in the morning, man.
What's face cam? Did you ask a question? What did you ask?
I asked people in the chat what they think we should use the top left portion of the screen for.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, okay.
No!
Get the camera out.
No!
Put it in a face.
Nah.
I did not.
I did not. I did not.
Face cam? Thank you.
I mean, there is room for two face cams there.
There is?
However, there is also room for new followers or a tip jar.
New followers is at the top. But
Whoa! Yeah. Mike!
What?
I didn't even notice that.
Maybe it's too hidden then.
Oh, that's amazing. You know the way that the £5 even, is in orange?
Yes.
Do you think we could have latest donating, latest following also in orange?
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, I guess there is room for face cams. If you guys want to see my drawn face. Fake company sponsorships. Oh, that sounds pretty fun. That could be fun.
I could put a drop shadow on it as well.
So look at the penguin in front of the camera. We could have like commands for Trashbot.
.cam. Don't tempt me.
Hey Mike.
Mm-hmm.
We could have commands for Trashbot. Or we could have like following a Twitter hashtag or something.
Yeah. So like in the top corner it has tweets.
Yeah. Or like I said, we could have a command list. We could have things that we could have the logos for the programs that we use.
Fake animated face cams. Says Tibbs.
Trashbot, this isn't Discord. It's busted his programming again.
Tell you what though, Tippy Stream recently updated their alert creator stuff, and there's a new beta that allows you to do some pretty cool animated stuff that I want to look into.
That's cool. I want an onion skin juice ad. Are you growing an onion in your room right now, Steiny?
Latest innate and latest following is now orange.
Nice! I'd have to refresh, I think, for it to work. Let me have a look.
No?
Oh, there it is! It happened!
There you go.
Nice! Magic.
Hey, Mia.
How come you're growing an onion in your room, Steiny? Aw, it's nice to have you back, Mia. How have you been? What you giggling at?
Tip saying I have to refresh. Adorable India does not understand video streaming.
Yes. This is true.
And I'm just like over here going, no.
You know you don't. It's gonna update itself. I have an onion growing out my window too. I've heard onions are actually quite pretty when they grow.
We're setting up. We'll do that. I'm actually tickled by the idea of a duck stream though. A little bit like Ethan has his badger cam.
I'm trying to work out what the most useful, helpful, awesome thing would be to have there though.
Yeah.
Onions are cute.
I like how much my bear head is like Jipu. Like I'm just wearing a Jipu on my head.
Yeah, you are. Hardik has an onion growing in his heart. Is that why I cry?
Is that why I cry?
Is the onion growing in my heart?
Tib, you just jello. I don't even eat jello.
It's true if you don't. You also just have Silent Night.
Yeah.
It's irritating, isn't it?
On the trumpet.
Yeah, just a long, slow. Stille Nacht, Heilige Nacht.
Is that Silent Night in German?
Yes.
Silent Night. Oh man. I want to hear that, like, actually sang in German now.
Schlaft in Himmelgeruch.
What? Is that actually it? Do you know the lyrics?
I do.
The Silent Night in
I
German?
do.
Oh, please.
No.
Please regale us with your choir in German.
Can't remember all of it.
At least sing the parts you know.
No.
You just... Oh, come on.
It's gone now. It's not in my head anymore because the tune in my head has changed.
India, we've spoken about how to improve our streams, and I thoroughly believe that you singing in a choir voice, Silent Night in German, will heighten the value.
You need to stop
of this
putting me on the
broadcast.
spot like this in situations like this.
I appreciate that this is a pressure intense situation.
Yeah, it is.
And we probably should have
It's gonna bully me into doing it. No.
Okay.
Ha. No! There is something really pleasing about the word Tib.
They're all waiting for the song, India.
No, well you better sing it then. Because you know it.
I don't know it.
You do. Stille Nacht, Heilige Nacht.
Stille Nacht.
That's not singing, Mike.
Heilige Nacht.
Heilige.
Heilige. Do you just know it because of the Evangelion?
No, there's no German singing of Silent Night in Evangelion.
Okay.
I know it because of choir.
They got you to sing in German in choir?
Yeah, we sang Silent Night in German in choir. Why are we talking about bats?
I don't know. Rick asked why it was in German.
I have no clue. Maybe they wanted it to be like novel, different to the versions people have heard before. Like everyone wants to go and see the Marmalade Girls Choir do it because they do it in German.
The who again?
The Marmalade Girls Choir.
Is that what you were called?
Yeah.
A Marbile.
A Marmalade.
A Marbile.
A Marmalade.
A Marbile.
A Marmalade.
A Marbile.
Yes.
Why weren't you called like the Windermere Choir? What's...
Because it wasn't in Windermere.
Was it in a Marbile?
No, it was in Kendal.
Why?
I think Marmalade means something in French.
You're a French named choir singing group of people that sing German.
Cumbrians.
Of Cumbrians.
Yeah.
In Marbile.
A Marmalade.
Come on down to Kendal and listen to a Marbile. Oh, they're wonderful.
Very pretty one.
Marge!
Marjorie! Come with me, Marjorie, to see the Marmalade Girls Choir.
Was it an all-girls choir?
That's why it was called the Girls Choir.
You didn't let any boys in your girls choir?
No. Not my choice.
That's terrible.
I know. I'm sorry.
That's elitist.
It would have been better if we hadn't just only had girls, I think.
There's a Reka Alien reunion.
Oh no, Rika's a bit sick. Rika, no! Did you catch a terrible flu? Mein Tannenbaum is a German Christmas song we used to sing.
I totally love the concept of a battling gun.
A battling gun is cool.
Yeah. What does
Why
the
do you
gun
think they call it a battle? Because of all the bats. This is a very slow, sad song.
It is. I'm gonna.
When did it become somber and sad and stop being happy and bouncy?
About 7 minutes ago, when it went from happy Christmas to relaxing Christmas jazz, smooth Christmas traditional songs instrumental.
Oh, I see. We switched.
Yeah. I like this one less. Maybe I should go over onto back to the 80s or coffee jazz.
You spilled ink on yourself, Rika. That's so me. I hope that your ink was okay. You didn't spill too much of it. Ghostwriting ink is expensive.
I wonder if any artist out there has a pet squid so they can have their own supply of ink.
Oh, that would be adorable.
We saw it recently. I can't say what I was about to say because it's a spoiler.
What? A spoiler for what?
I can't say.
I'm so confused.
I can't say.
Is it for a game?
I can't say.
Oh my god, okay. Fair enough, tell me after the stream.
Okay.
You weirdo. Oh, you're adorable. I'm sure you have a good reason. I hope it goes away too, Rika. Battle on!
Sorry, I'm looking through the list of people that recently subscribed to our channel, and one of them is called Le Capybara Français.
The French capybara!
The French capybara.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Follow this.
It is the best capybara of all the capybaras.
Capybara. Capybara. I will never forget the experience of hearing hundreds of kids yell excitedly, "Capybara!"
At the aquarium in
At the-
Osaka.
Yeah, at the aquarium in Osaka. The way they laid out that place as it was like a downward spiral, you could hear the kids approach before you even saw them.
It was like Jumanji.
But
Everything started shaking, and then there was a guy who was like, "Stop it!"
yeah,
And we all just had to run.
you could hear them a lot sooner than you. They
You
were.
see 'em.
They were far away, but they were super loud. Like, not just, oh, we're in a room full of kids loud. Like, oh my god, they can't hear each other, so they're screaming at each other to be heard.
I think we just haven't been around kids a lot.
They were something else.
I think maybe all kids are like that.
Maybe.
Are we going to Amity next year? We were hoping to, but to be honest, probably not. We're kind of out of funds for travel right now. We're just focusing on making rent at the moment.
Yep.
So I think all travel plans are out until hopefully later on next year. I hope we'll keep getting freelance work and we'll be able to get back on our feet a little bit. This year was a really expensive year. Like, who knew getting books printed and attending events was so expensive, but it really has kind of cleared us out. But you should go because I've heard really good things. Aline, you should go too. Yeah, CTN is really expensive, Aline, so I think Annecy is a better shout for you.
As well as, like, you're in France already, so less travel.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the cost of Annecy versus CTN would be a difference of maybe over €1,000 for you.
Oh, cool. Bascake and Mia are thinking of to book their hotel for Tennessee right now. It's probably wise. The best places will be booked really soon.
Oh.
That's always annoying. It's like, oh, I'm saving up to go to this place. Yeah, well, you should have saved up 6 months in advance.
But you sound like you've got a handle on it, Mia. So that's really good. It was a good shout, I think, for sure. We probably need to book our travel today, Mike.
Oh, for going home? Yeah. Okay. Tibbs is like, hey you guys, guess who's got a spare bed? Just a short 30-minute train journey from Leeds.
Yeah, no, I mean, that could be great.
That would actually save us walking.
Yeah, we're definitely thinking of going to, well, we're not just thinking, we're planning to go to Leeds again next year.
Yeah.
So, if you're okay to have us stay with you, Tibbs, we'd love to.
There is precedent for there being an entourage, though. So.
Yeah, we'll have to see what people want to do. But I'm not necessarily expecting the stars to align for everyone to come back to Leeds again same time next year. Since we had someone from elsewhere in England, someone from Iceland, someone from Germany.
Hungary.
Sorry?
Hungary.
Sorry, Hungary.
Reka was from Hungary. She was also there.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was meaning, are you hungry?
No. I didn't. I just, didn't reel off all the places, just a couple. Like, I think it would be amazing if that could happen again, but I'm not counting on it being able to.
Yeah. Although, if it did, Elsta and Amy could just like look after our table, and we just wouldn't be there. We'd be schmoozing.
Hardik is surprised that we can book travel. And Tip says that India, the country's trains are terrifying and wild.
In India, is it not like you can get on top of the train when the train's full? Or, not that you can do that. That's what people do.
I mean, that sounds kind of cool to someone who's like probably never going to actually do that, because it would probably be super dangerous to do that. So I guess like in India you can't book trains in advance, you just kind of have to get on the one.
Yeah. Man, getting to your parents the last time was quite a rigmarole.
Trains in Canada are great. I love trains in Canada, Hardik. You just like, you book in advance, and that's generally the way it's done. Like, it's actually unusual for you to buy tickets there. You book in advance.
So much so that the ticket guy was surprised we were trying to buy a ticket for the train that was about to leave.
Yeah.
He was like, wait, oh, you want that one? Oh, okay. Like,
and then there's like just a really orderly queue. You're not allowed on the platform until you're getting on the train. Like, outside the platform you form an orderly queue, and then when you get on the platform you go directly to your carriage and just get in. Never say never, Hardik. There's plenty of time for you to go and visit Canada. Who knows where you'll be in the future? Yeah, I think in the US cars are definitely a thing you need. Less so in Ireland or England.
Oh. Did you invest in Bitcoin, Hardik, or is Tibbs just...
I think Tibbs is just
joshing? Oh, imagine if we had.
I don't think we would be that much richer.
Are you kidding?
No.
What you bought for $1 back in 2010, you can now sell for $10,000. I don't know how it works, but that was what it looked like. What does that even mean,
though? Does that mean that you can sell a Bitcoin for 10,000 actual dollars?
Yeah.
Because if you can do that, then fair enough.
I don't know.
But
I just know the exchange rate is like up there.
Unfortunately, 0 multiplied by 10,000 is still 0.
Yeah. 1 Bitcoin equals 14,360 euros.
But where can you get them exchanged for real euros?
I don't know.
Because I don't know if you can. I thought they were just used to buy things online, in which case the value in Bitcoins online would have presumably inflated as well. I don't know anything about this, though, it's worth saying. Oh, Hardik had received some payments in Bitcoin early this year, And they have more than doubled, but I don't want to withdraw because it feels bad because I am just weird. Ireland, France, UK. Oh well, that's awesome. Anytime you make it to Ireland or the UK, we will meet you and put you up. I'm coming in a whoosh.
Bitcoin is literally just a currency. You can exchange it anywhere, really, says Tips.
Well,
But yeah, it's just got an insane exchange rate now.
What if Hardic has like more than one Bitcoin? Does that mean that Hardic currently has more than like
He probably has
€30,000?
He probably has like a point something of a Bitcoin rather than a full one. I'm guessing.
When people pay in Bitcoins, they don't pay in Bitcoins, they pay in fractions of Bitcoin.
Maybe they just pay in bits of coins.
That seems really weird to me. Like, rather than saying that's going to be 5 Bitcoins, you say that's going to be 0.24 of a Bitcoin.
You're talking like I invented them.
No, I'm just trying to find out how they work because I don't know anything about them.
Hardic says that I can say that I have enough Bitcoin to afford a decent Cintiq.
Oh, that's awesome, Hardic.
Buy a plane ticket.
Yeah.
Oh, Mia really wants to visit Brighton.
That's cool. I've heard Brighton's super nice. That sounds delicious, Hardic. Ah. If you hold on to it, do you think the value will go up? Or do you think it will go down?
I don't know.
That's super cool though.
To give you an idea, like, it was around about, like, this year, it has more than 10 times the value.
How come?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just more people, I think because currencies themselves have stabilized a little bit. If they put their currency, like dollars, into this, it might not deprecate as fast. But, I don't know.
We should change our Patreon to Bitcoins.
Bitcoin is very volatile, it's always flying up and down. Could you imagine? Just pay us some Bitcoins.
Bitcoin then crashes. Oh, why? Oh my god, stolen sketches. She'd have a conniption. She throws away so many good ones saying they're not good enough to be seen. Help me milk the cockroaches. Oh my god, that's so funny. I want in on this meal. I'm gonna eat it like I've never eaten before. It's standard currency for the dark web. I'm too innocent. What's the dark web? Is that where you buy like horses' heads and things? You buy horse wives. Buy like fairy skeletons. Wow, like if you pay 200 Bitcoins, the receiver may get 300 or 100. So I should say that in dollars because it's not in Bitcoins. If you pay $200, the receiver may get 300 or 100.
Wow, okay.
Wow.
Did people start investing in something else in 1929?
Also, Tibbs, that's super interesting. This whole system is really odd.
Shaky. Like, it's only valued because it's valued.
Yeah, perception is what changes the value of it, which is so weird. But it's true, like, you believe it's valuable, therefore it's valuable.
Yeah.
It's just a money is paper thing again.
Well, banks are supposed to have reserves of gold, which is the equivalent value of the money they print.
Okay, and why is gold that valuable?
Soft metal, shiny.
Perception, right?
Yeah, it's perception.
Exactly. Like,
The
it's
thing-
not, it's a rock.
But the thing about gold is it's a physical quantity. It's finite by its nature, whereas Bitcoin, the fuck is a Bitcoin?
I have no clue. A Bitcoin is anywhere between one tiny piece of gold and a bazillion massive chunks of it.
Anyone watch Mr. Robot? Mr. Robot is amazing. What's Mr. Robot?
What is Mr. Robot?
Is Mr. Robot maybe the thing that we watched?
What thing that we watched?
Oh, Mr. Robot is an American drama thriller television series created by Silent Story. It's about a cybersecurity engineer and hacker. I've never even heard of this.
I wonder what happened if I split these two.
I'm just gonna put this. No, but better not, because Claire hasn't seen it.
My animation works better when I switch those two keys around. Okay, I can deal with it.
You can deal with it.
Here.
You can deal if you want it.
You can leave your friends behind.
Wait, did you just like make the breakdown?
No, I switched my two cells around.
Oh, okay.
And it worked back when I switched them around. It's just interesting, you know?
I like that you're continuing to animate on threes.
I'm trying. I'm trying to do the thing.
It's a happy dog face with eyebrows now, apparently.
Yeah. They materialised with this expression. And now I'm just trying to get this cell on your cloak right, since I switched these two frames around now. The cloak doesn't necessarily work anymore. Even though I think the other stuff works better.
I suppose I should actually colour the piece of paper.
What piece of paper?
It's in front of her on the desk.
Oh, that sounds really cool, Tibbs. It's a hacker program that uses actual hacking. Like, not the fake hacking that you see in other TV programs.
Where it's like, He types so fast. Oh, I didn't know he's in. How it works. Hacking.
Yeah, exactly. There we go, that's better. So there we are, I think that's Mike. More or less animated.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I'll do me tomorrow. And since it's 10 o'clock now, it may be time to call the
It
stream.
may indeed be time to call the stream.
Oh my gosh, Aline, I remember that. I used to love doing that. I think maybe it was Mike who showed it to me.
Wait, it's got buying things at the bottom.
What do you mean?
It says buy Bitcoin at the bottom.
Oh, wow. I can't see anything on your screen. It's worth saying.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, it's happening now. It's just a delay. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. Everybody have an awesome day.
I made the day be filled with hacking and adventure.
Oh, sorry. Tips, I have to know what happens when you open command and type tree. It makes you look like a super hacker. I know, right? So smart. Alright. We go and head off.
Take care, everyone.
Yeah, see you guys. We'll catch you in the chats. And may the rest of your day
Be filled
with adventure.